thank you for coming today. We're having just a quick celebratory lunch to thank you, our chamber members in Fitchburg here, for the last 25 years of support of Fitchburg Chamber and our business community. We're going to do a quick, your presentation is going to be quick and sweet, just telling you a little bit about what's on deck for next year. But really, we are celebrating 25 years of the Fitchburg Chamber. I guess it started in 1998, and here we have our, the story as told, the story as told to me is when they hired Mike Zimmerman at the city of Fitchburg. One of his items on his to-do list was to get together some business members in the community to establish a Chamber of Commerce. And so, as far as Chamber of Commerce go, we are a baby. And most of the people, chambers in the region are 50, 75, 100 years old. But we've been able to grow and be an incredibly effective organization because of the people in this room. So, how about a hand to Mike Zimmerman, Jody Becker, who worked at Park Bank and at Oak Bank for a period. Kim Hart with Hart & Associates, was an accounting firm in 1998, and a longtime business in Fitchburg, and then Candy Tracy was with the Fitchburg Star. There were other very helpful business leaders in the community at that time that did the hard work of establishing the organization, and so we appreciate everyone's help. Let's see, at the time there were 405 businesses in the city of Fitchburg, and the first roster of chamber members was 111. And frankly, some of you are founding members. You joined the chamber when you started your business, and we appreciate it. Now there's over 1,000 Fitchburg businesses in the city of Fitchburg. We have 463 members. We added 100 plus businesses just last year to the city with the annexation of Town of Madison. So any Town of Madison, former Town of Madison, City of Fitchburg businesses here, Delta Beer, we're all familiar with, welcome. So in 2016, our organization grew quite a bit with we became the official tourism entity for the city of Fitchburg. And so what that means is we are the administrators of the room tax dollars, and we are charged with increasing economic activity via tourism in our city. I'll tell you just a few ways about how we do that. And if you ever have any questions about our role in tourism in the city of Fitchburg and in Dane County, just feel free to give us a call. Some of the areas that we focus on, and one of the reasons that it makes a lot of sense for us to also work in the tourism industry is that tourism and economic development are not mutually exclusive. They're both economic development. Tourism activity and the ways that we generate revenue in our community helps our businesses. We focus on brand extension. In other words, getting that name of the city of Fitchburg, who we are, our authentic self out into the region and to the country. We do that through a variety of ways: traditional marketing, traditional advertising, campaigns, etc. Corporate development. People don't always think of corporations or corporate development when they think of tourism, but a lot of economic activity is generated by businesses hosting conferences or events here in Fitchburg. In fact, yesterday, Brandon and I welcomed a large group from the University of Tennessee. They came to tour ag assets in our region, and they're staying here in Fitchburg. And so those kind of things, how we help is we might offer a grant to host your event here or your conference. We might offer welcome bags. We might connect you with other resources. Oftentimes we'll play kind of the concierge role for an event planner that wants to host a conference here. So it's something to keep in mind because we've been able to generate quite a bit of room tax revenue with these conferences and events that we host here, but at the same time we assist you, the business owner or the meeting planner, by being a resource both financially and with assistance in planning. So give us a ring if you have a conference plan. And then of course, leisure development is what most people think of in tourism, right? We are planning events, supporting events, and most importantly, marketing events. There's a lot of stuff going on in this community year-round, and We have our fingers in a little bit of everything. But some of the things, just most recently, we were part of the team that brought B-Cycle to Fitchburg, very popular. We just got some of the numbers back for ridership. Really great asset to Fitchburg, and we will be expanding that B-Cycle network quite soon. So, some other events that we support. Anybody go to the Midwest Gypsy Swing Fest? It's a really cool event. Happens out on Adams Road on the Casinius Farm. Musicians from all over the world come and play a certain style of music called gypsy swing, and it's a very popular activity. So it's a great event. But I mentioned that as an example of just the things that are going on that we might not know about. And of course, our concerts at McKee. We are promoters and supporters of the Aura Art Fest. All those kinds of leisure activities that bring visitors to our community. There are some things. I'll mention one event coming up for the holiday season, and it's the Holiday Lights Tour. I'm not sure if anybody knows about this, but a few years ago, Lisa Sanford from the city of Fitchburg started the Holiday Lights Tour, and really is encouraging residents and businesses to light up their house. They create a map, and people tour the map and then vote on the winner. You would be surprised how many people do this, and it has become really popular with wonderful feedback. And people are saying, it reminds them of kind of their childhood holiday experience, going around looking at the lights. So, how does that relate to our business community? This year, the Holiday Lights Tour and festivities will be a weekend-long event. We encourage businesses and homes, again, to light up their place of establishment. But then also businesses can host something that event, and we'll market that free for the people that are touring. So I think, is Matt here? Matt Weinzen? Yeah. I'll give an example. Matt Weinzen, they're going to offer free gift wrapping for 3 or 4 hours on the Saturday of that day. You can invite Santa. You can have specials at your establishment. But when I say it really is kind of special, I'm talking thousands of people, not a few hundred. So keep your ear open if you want to participate in that this year. And I want to thank Lisa Sanford from the city of Fitchburg for starting this, because it's really been a community builder. Brandon's going to talk about the programming for 2024. And I'll just say, I want to thank, again, the reason we had the luncheon is to thank you, the businesses that support the Chamber for the last 25 years. We have several anniversaries this year. The city of Fitchburg is celebrating 40 years as a city. And I think Brandon's going to talk about it, but just a note, the city of Fitchburg is having their annual business luncheon October 31st. I think they took a 3-year hiatus, but we hope you'll all get an invitation to that, but you might want to bookmark your calendars. So thank you. Oh, I will also mention there's a little birthday gift for each of you from our chamber members, so make sure everybody takes a little gift home with them. The majority of them are in the back. Vicky's cookies, Hop House beer, and Badger popcorn. So, thank you.
Thank you, Angela. Hi, everybody. I'm just going to go over some of the things that we're doing in 2024. I joined the organization almost 5 years ago. Can you believe it? It's been crazy. But I joined just a little over, or almost 5 years ago, and we've kind of been listening to the members and thinking about the things that we want to do, things we want to bring back, things that you guys like. So I think we've finally figured out something for 2024, just of things that are coming up, things that people like. So we'll see what we're going to go through. First thing, obviously, we're going to continue to do the Fitchburg Focus Lunch. People like this time frame. It's 11:30 to 1. It's not in the morning, unfortunately, but we have a lot of members that have kids and have to get kids places, and we want to be accommodating to everybody. So we feel like the lunch hour works out really well for people, and we're going to continue to have it for free. So you guys can continue with your membership dues. Come to lunch here for Fitchburg Focus. We'll be doing it every other month. So last year we were kind of doing it sporadically, kind of when things were coming up in the city. But this year we're going to continue to do it every other month, so you can keep that marked on your calendar for the first Tuesday of every month. Hopefully, maybe we'll be doing it here. I'm not sure where the location will be yet, but please get that marked on your calendars for the first Tuesday of every month. Fitchburg Focus, talks about our community and our economic development. So we have an ever-growing city here in Fitchburg. So this is your opportunity as business owners to come and see what's coming next, and kind of engage with your fellow business owners and things like that as well. Our very popular Fitchburg Biz After Hours is going to continue. These are the months we're going to be doing it. It's almost every month, as you can see, because our members have shown that they really enjoy the networking opportunities that we do have. Traditionally, we see around 50 to 80 people that do attend this event, which is a really good size for our group, where it's not too big where there's too many people there where you can meet, but it's just small enough where you can start to meet people and start building those connections. Those will be rotating businesses throughout Fitchburg. And it's also from 4 to 6. So come for the full 2 hours or come for 20 minutes, however long you want. Come and enjoy that. Table Talk. So we started doing Table Talk just after COVID. When we used to have business before 9, we used to do a topic in the morning. We called that Table Talk. So what we did is we took that away and we made it into its own event. This is an event that only allows 16 individuals to come to this event. And it's industry specific. So I can only allow 2 people from every industry. So we're not going to have 16 realtors at one Chamber Table Talk. There will only be 2 realtors at Chamber Table Talk. So we will move you around, but since it's become so popular with our coffee edition, we've actually added a lunch edition now. We just did the lunch one last week and we had 16 people there, so it was full. There's always Joe was the moderator, so Joe was there. I was off gallivanting somewhere else. So we do it once a month. So we do on the second Thursday, we do the coffee edition at Oasis Cafe, supporting one of our local businesses. And then we also do the 4th Wednesday of the month is lunch. And we do rotate that so that you're not eating this at the same place every month. So that does rotate as well. So get that marked on your calendar. Do we have anybody here who's been to Chamber Table Talk? There you go. So it's very popular, very fun, really great, make some really great connections. We are going to bring back Mastermind Trivia again this year. This is a business favorite. It continues to sell out every year. It's super fun. We do it at 10 Pin Alley. We have someone who, do you like that picture in the back? That's good. Mastermind Trivia is an opportunity for you to get a team together of maybe your coworkers or maybe some clients you want to bring together and come and just have a fun night at 10 Pin Alley. We have the Mastermind Trivia trophy, the traveling trophy, so you can put that in your office if you win. David is very happy to have won the trophy this year, and he sends me videos of it all the time. So you got to come and take it from him. He's not here today, so. We're bringing back, of course, the golf outing. Personally, this is one of my favorite events to plan. People come out and have a really fun time. I enjoy you guys all coming out and just enjoying the course. We did secure Nakoma again this year. Seems to be that everybody enjoys Nakoma, so it's a lot less work for me, so thank you for enjoying Nakoma. On June 24th, we will be back there again. So great opportunity to network with other members, and even if you're not good at golf, find someone who's good at golf, because it's a scramble. And then we are doing We're Better Together again, which is our joint networking event that we've been doing for 9 years now. We are doing that in 2024, but we also are doing it this year, and that'll be on the next slide with the dates, because I can't think of it off the top of my head. But We're Better Together is a joint networking event that we started many years ago. It does combine the Madison Black Chamber, the Wisconsin Latino Chamber, Wisconsin LGBT Chamber, and then the Out Professional Engagement Network, along with us. So it's a great opportunity to meet some really great people and some really great organizations that are doing amazing things with DEI in our state. So please join us for We're Better Together. So we'll have that back again this next year. Of course, with an ever-growing city, we have lots of ribbon cuttings and lots of groundbreakings that are happening. Those do come out as they do happen. So just keep following us on our chamber newsletter and on our website so you can see what ribbon cuttings and groundbreakings are coming up. With that being said, there's some really great opportunities for you guys to stay connected. If you are not on our 4-minute review, which comes out every Tuesday morning, that has your chamber updates on there. So it has all of the upcoming events right at the top. So you can go in there and you can just hit that register button. Okay, so hit that register button. You don't have to register if you don't want to, but I like it when you do. And then it also has upcoming community events. It has member news, hot deals, job opportunities. So if you have any job openings, get that to us because that goes out in the newsletter as well. And it literally takes you 4 minutes to read it. So that does come out. We also have our chamber website. So check out our chamber website. The calendar's on there with all the updated calendar of events. We also have, which many people don't know and haven't seen it yet, but when Angela's talked about this, we have the Visit Fitchburg newsletter. This does come out monthly. This has all kinds of events that are happening in Fitchburg and things like that. So get on that mailing list as well so you can see what things are happening right here in Fitchburg. And then we have our visitfitchburg.com website as well. Oh, and then the Business and Community Guide, we will continue to do that. That will come out in 2024. So if you would like to update your business listing to make sure that you are staying updated, make sure that you have representatives who are receiving the newsletters and all the upcoming events that we have going on, you can actually log into your own account. So what you do is you go to our website. Up in the top corner there is a login button. Brings you up to this page right here, and you can just hit forgot your password if you don't know what it is. Otherwise, you can just call me and I will tell you what it is. So that is a good way to keep up to date with your business listing. If you have your hours change or your website changes or anything like that, you can update it there. Reps, you can pay invoices online. You can add events on there as well. So if you're hosting any events, you can add those right on there as well. So here are some of the upcoming events that we have. I'll just go over these pretty quickly here. October 11th, we have our Fitchburg Biz After Hours, sponsored by One Community Bank. That is at Flight Wine and Bourbon Bar, which is over in Terravessa. It's a beautiful area, so please go come check that out. Registration is open for that. We do have our Chamber Table Talk, morning edition October 12th, our lunch edition on the 25th. And then, as Angela had stated, we do have the City of Fitchburg Business Lunch with guest speaker Governor Evers on October 31st at Promega. Fitchburg, the Business Together, Better Together joint networking event is on November 15th, and it will be here. Hop House has graciously shut down for us to be here, so they will be closed to the public, but we will be here from 5 to 8, or as long as you want to, because they said we can stay as long as we want. So if you're having a good time, they'll stay open for you. But come on November 15th, we're going to have some indoor yard games, so a little bit of team building and teamwork. So come do that, and we'll have a photo booth as well. Just wanted to do a quick shout out again for our goodie bags. Thank you to Badger Popcorn, Vicky Cookies for doing the beautiful 25th anniversary cookies in there, and then also Hop House for the beautiful beer that we have. And then shout out to our Fitchburg Focus presenting sponsors, MG&E, Park Bank, Group Health Cooperative, and TES. And that's it. That's all I got. Thank you for joining us today.